You know, you are not helping very much. Would you turn that off?
Look, take it easy, honey. Look, your mom explained why she needs to do this.
You mean indulge in all this self-pity?
Reed, this isn't about my feeling sorry for myself. This is about wanting to leave something behind for your daughter. It's about facing a very uncertain future.
We all face an uncertain future. Look at the world I'm bringing my baby into, for God's sake.
What are you doing, Sisters, Ashley?
I'm done with it now. I was on.
Oh, welcome back. Well, that was a clip from Sisters featuring one of the sisters' daughters, played by Ashley Judd. Ashley comes from a family we know very well. Her real mother and sister are country music singing Judds, and we know her TV family equally well from Sisters, which you just saw. And she just debuted on Broadway in a new production of the Pulitzer Prize-winning William Inge play, Picnic. Good morning, Ashley Judd.
Good
nice
morning.
to have you. I was there last night, and I must say I was very impressed with the play. And the reason I put it that way was people know Picnic well, right? Did win a Pulitzer Prize, but it's old. It's an old play. But this play, this production, really has life and vitality.
I appreciate hearing that, and I agree with you. I think that one of the reasons why this particular production is so fine is because it's extremely well cast. Scott Ellis, the director, worked his butt off trying to assemble the right people for the various parts. And then we also took it out of 1953, the period in which, the year in which it's originally set, and put it in 37 so that we could strip it of that kind of predictable and cliched behavior of the 50s, to make it real, to let it be filled with genuine human behavior instead of the stereotype.
Well, there were many deep moments. I mean, I went home very sad, feeling very sad from Picnic. One of the things, and the metaphor, by the way, here's the playbill, and as you sitting on a train track, you're hearing a train whistle.
Right.
Now, as an actress, what is the as-if you give yourself to give yourself the feeling that's so important every time you hear that train whistle?
That's a wonderful question.
Thank you.
That really is. There are so many things, because a train whistle is plaintive. And sometimes for me, it's as if I'm on an open plain, and the vista that I see, instead of it being a back wall with a huge exit sign.
And the people's faces looking at you.
And those people's, when they wear glasses, there's this odd reflection. It's almost
so
like...
you have to get beyond that to have a real
absolutely.
feeling that the audience can feel. So you say to yourself, so this train whistle is as if?
It's as if I'm in an open plain and I've got the most stirring and moving vista of the West. You know, something that just absolutely magnificent.
Calling
me.
Or?
My granddaddy hoboed a lot in the 1930s. He worked for the Civilian Conservation Corps and participated in a lot of camps in Idaho and California. And he's told me a lot of stories about his youth. And I make up as ifs. It's as if Papaw had just found out that someone from his family had died, and he doesn't get to go home to his family. Right. And he's hearing that train whistle and wishing that he could. So there are a lot of little things, and one of my other favorites is my daddy told me that he used to sit up in his attic bedroom window and listen to the train in eastern Kentucky, where he was raised.
Well, that's a little bit, just for people watching, it's a little bit the interior life of an actress on stage. That's what's going through your mind to create the real feelings. Why don't we take a look at a clip from Picnic at the Roundabout Theater.
Dad, it would be very nice to be married to Alan. You'd have charge accounts in all the stores. Automobiles and trips. You'd be invited by all his friends to parties in their homes.
Mom, I don't feel right with those people.
Well, what do you mean? You're just as good as they are. My father was in the state legislature, and my mother's family was one of the best.
Mom, I know. It's just that all of Alan's friends talked about colleges and trips to Europe, and I feel left out.
And that's a scene with Ashley Judd and Polly Holliday, who plays your mother in Picnic, which again was a Pulitzer Prize-winning play for William Inge, who wrote some wonderful things. Splendor in the Grass, Dark at the Top of the Steps, Come Back, Little Sheba. Now, when you walked in here, you said last night you learned something during the show. What was that?
Sometimes it's hard when you have rehearsed and when you have been instructed about spatial relationships and where you're lit and where the microphones pick up sound.
The technical stuff.
It's hard sometimes to have a freshness and a spontaneity with regards to the material. And my co-star Kyle Chandler and I had decided that we were going to just do this one particular scene as though we had never done it before. And I saw and felt for the first time the real emotional life that's happening underneath
That's why it takes time. By the way, newspaper had you and Lyle Chandler linked together with a picture in the paper. You want to
how
confirm?
exciting.
You want to confirm or deny those rumors?
I have absolutely nothing to say about
No
it.
comment. Okay. Well, I thank you very much for being here, and I would encourage anyone who wants to see a classic Broadway production to head to the Roundabout Theater Company. This is great ensemble acting. That's at 45th and Broadway, and maybe there is something going on. We don't know. Thank you, Ashley Judd.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.